Yunanistan and I went to Alemania, Germany. The things that we are learning are not that good. So far, the Turkish people that I have met, they have been the best to me. They have helped me. I have many stories that I can share.
If you were German, first of all,
He told me that if you were German, I would. I believe it's the Turkish coffee. we don't have coffee trees in Greece. How can it be Greek? I'm coming from the town Thessaloniki, where is the house of
Atatürk.
the churches ringing, and then you had the minaret. We kept it like it is.
Portakali, for instance. Portakal.
Oh, come on, Portokali is Greek. We're gonna have a fight now. That's Greek. He really, really wanted to go in one of the biggest gay clubs that are in Istanbul. We went there. They are my friends. They are from Greece. They came to visit us. Please let us go. And as soon as the guy heard that we are Greek, he was, oh, kalimera, kalispera, come in, come in. Then they are actually Cypriots.
Today on my YouTube channel I have an Aphrodite from Greek. It's a real one. My dear Irma, well, actually I'm a little bit nervous because for the first time in my life, in my Russian and Turkish YouTube channel, I'm speaking English and it's going to be a little bit difficult for me too. But firstly, I need to have a beginning in Turkish.
Do
Do
your stuff.
Merhabalar arkadaşlar, benim adım Ksenia Mayukova. Şu an Rusya'da değil, Kıbrıs'ta. Kıbrıs'ın güney tarafında bulunan bir Rus'um. Ve bugün sizi çok güzel bir arkadaşımla tanıştırmak istiyorum. Kendisi Yunan. Yunanistan'dan geldi. Adı Irma. Have you understood something?
I understood Irma and Yunan.
Irma, thank you very much. You're a very brave one because you accepted my invitation to come to my Turkish channel as being a Greek. So can you please tell me something about yourself? Are you a true Greek, like 100%?
First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me. It's an honor for me that you're having me here with your friends on YouTube. And about your question, well, I am actually multiculti. I am Georgian, Greek, and German. I have all three nationalities.
And they all start with G. German, Greek, and what was the last one?
German, Greek, and Georgian. And I always joke and I'm like 3G.
So, where do you live now?
Now
in Yunanistan?
No, I left Yunanistan and I went to Alemania, Germany.
Germany, yes.
Isn't it Alemania in Turkish?
Almanya, yes.
I knew it.
Because always when I go to Germany, I do not speak German, but of course I can easily speak Russian, English or Turkish.
Of course, we have such a big minority of Turkish people in Germany. You can count it with how many kebab stores we have. How popular they are.
I remember that when we went to Düsseldorf, every year they have this traditional beer or another.
Yeah. Oktoberfest.
Yes, something like Oktoberfest. And after all these parties and bars, we always were going to these pizza places, and all of them were run by Turkish. Like also taxi guys, everyone is Turkish. People who work in the airport. Like when I have a connection flights in Germany, I always hear people from Turkey. Like the original Turks. How did you decide to go to Germany? Why not in your homeland?
The economic crisis in Greece hit everybody, so me too. And I saw that I wouldn't have a good life there anymore. I thought that it would be better now that I'm still young to go in another country, make a new start. And I chose Germany because
of Turkey.
Not because of my mom.
Turkey and Greece are located close to each other, so that's why you decided to choose Germany.
Yeah, Turkey was a bit too close for me.
Okay. You're my first guest from the Greece, and I'm really wondering, so what do you think about Turkish people?
I would like to start with what I have learned. Unfortunately, when we are in the school, we are learning through the history and through the parades that we are making for liberating Greece from the Ottoman Empire, the things that we are learning are not that good. So that if you hear all the time that the Turks are bad because they enslaved you for 400 years and they were killing people and stuff, you start to have hate inside you. But growing up, we are changing our beliefs. We are experiencing life. We are meeting those people in person, and we see that things are not like we learned. So I have a really good opinion about the Turkish people, because so far the Turkish people that I have met, they have been the best to me. They have helped me. I have many stories that I can share. Turkish people helping me. Mm-hmm. And the last one?
Yeah, can you just say a couple of them?
Yeah. I will say like the last one, when I was coming from Germany in Cyprus, I booked accidentally a parking place from Ryanair, which I couldn't find when I reached Ryanair airport, and it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had like 6 o'clock my flight. So I started searching in internet any parking place that it's working 24 hours. I am going there, and I see that the office has the lights open. I ring the bell, but nobody opened. So I'm calling the number that I saw there, and a guy answers, and he asked me, "Did we have an appointment? Because I have nothing written in my papers." And I'm like, "No, I came here last minute because I have had a problem and stuff." He came immediately to help me, and first like 2 minutes that we were talking, he told me, "Are you Greek?" And I'm like, "Yes, is my accent that obvious that I am Greek?" And he told me, "Yeah." And he told me, "That's why I came to help you, because I understood that you are Greek."
If you were German, the person from...
He told me that if you were German, I would...
You know, that's really cool. Like when in the beginning of the year, for the first time in my life, I went to Greece. Actually, I was always supposed to go there 2 weeks and I was supposed to go there 2 years ago, but the pandemic started, you know. And I was like, no, I really want to see Greece. And when I went there, I saw a lot of people from Turkey. They were tourists, and they were like, "Oh, that's a really cool country. We want to see it." And you know, all people that were here, that were there, they were in love with Greece. Because, you know, because of the common music, common food, the taste that they have. Because I think, you know, that of course politics is like a different song, but if you live like in one geography, if you live close to each other, of course you will have a lot of things in common.
Yes, of course. And those are the things that bring us close. The music, we have so many songs. It's the same song, just in different languages. Or the food, we are always having a fight about the food. For example, the Turkish coffee, we say it, the Greek coffee.
But which one is the correct?
I believe it's the Turkish coffee. we don't have coffee trees in Greece. How can it be Greek?
What's about baklava?
Turkish, Arabic, I don't know, but 2-0. Yeah, and I would like to say that I'm coming from the town Thessaloniki, where is the house of
Atatürk.
Genau, exactly. And I also have heard that Atatürk is born in my village, Chrysavi.
And you know, now I just pay attention that you have the same color of your eyes, and maybe you have just something in common with Atatürk and his relatives. Who knows?
I think that's too far.
He was really handsome man. I can show you his photos.
I have seen his. I have been in Turkey. I have seen his face everywhere.
By the way, you've been to Turkey. Where you've been to? What did you do there? How was your vacation, or did you go for work?
Well, I will explain everything. I was participating in some European projects, and in those projects we were always sending like a team from each country that had 5 or 6 participants. So through this kind of projects, I have the chance to meet a lot of Turkish people, and we became friends. We still sometimes text each other on Instagram, on Facebook. And when we went in Turkey, it was me, a girl friend, and a guy friend. I will say the story, right?
Sure.
So my guy friend is gay. He really, really wanted to go in one of the biggest gay clubs that are in Istanbul. We went there and there was the bodyguard and he didn't let us get in because we are girls and it was only for gays. We were begging him and he didn't let us in. Anyhow, we left and later in the night I found one of my Turkish friend. Thing is that until that point he didn't reveal to me but he was also gay. So now he proposed, let's go to that gay club, and we're like, we were already there.
That's right.
And they didn't let us in, and he was like, no worries, come with me, we're gonna get in. So we are going back to the club. The bodyguard sees us and he's like, didn't I throw you away? Why are you coming back?
Hours ago.
Yeah, that Turkish friend, he was like, they are my friends, they are from Greece, they came to visit us, please let us go. And as soon as the guy heard that we are Greek, he was, oh, kalimera, kalispera, come in. Then suddenly didn't have any problem. So I was in Istanbul for like a week. Thanks to my Turkish friend, we could eat cheap and know where to go, because when we were going in the touristic areas, we went the three of us and we paid like 120 euro for just a meal, a plate. And then in the afternoon when we met with our friend, he took us to some alleys and there were some little Turkish restaurants and they had an offer like there was a plate, full plate with salad, with something to drink and also something sweet at the end, and we paid 8.5 euro or 9.5 euro and we're like, what the fuck?
You know, after we published our video, well, of course I have followers from YouTube, from Instagram, and when I come to Turkey, some of them can realize me on the street, you know, etc. But after that, I also will say like, I'm a half Greek. I want like something promotions, special promotions. If you want just to go to some place, and if it's closed for everyone, you can say that like you're a true Greek, and the doors will be open.
The doors open. That's what I mean, that I see that people don't care about the history that much. The people care about how is the relationships between us. What happened 400, 500 years ago doesn't really matter.
But I think situation here in Cyprus is a little bit different.
Yeah, but that's because we have one island and we have to share it. But I don't know if that's true or not. I met a guy and we were talking about the history of Cyprus, and he told me that actually these Turkish Cypriots were the Greek Cypriots, that they just changed their religion when it was the occupation of the island. So they are actually Cypriots. They just talk Turkish and they have the Turkish religion. So we are all Cypriots.
I don't know, it was like years ago, and you know, I always say that like I'm not a Greek, I'm not Cypriot, I'm not Turkish, I'm like a person from the third country, so I don't want to go to this politics, because you know, people sometimes understand this wrong.
Yeah. I was studying in Komotini, which is in north of Greece, and in north of Greece, Xanthi, Komotini, Alexandroupoli, we have a huge Turkish minority. It's not Turkish minority, it's Greek minority that are Muslims and Turkish language. So there I really had the chance to interact with them daily, and we could live peacefully. You had the churches ringing and then you had the minaret. You can really experience both culture in the same place. I find that really nice, that people can coexist so peacefully.
By the way, when you went to Turkey, were you able to understand some common words? Like here,
Karpuzi, yogurt. Limani, I didn't know that limani is.
I just saw it here on the signs. You know that I really wanted to start learning Greek.
Yeah.
But now Cyprus will have this siga season when every place is going to be closed. So till the end of September, you cannot find any place on the island with no money to be able to learn the Greek. So that's why I decided to learn Espanol.
Because it's going to be so useful.
Yes, of course. I think it will be a little bit more useful for me. So, like, I can see these common words, like, as I have told you, on the streets labels, on the signs. Baklavadia.
What is baklava? Baklava.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't change.
Okay.
We kept it like it is.
Portakali, for instance. portakal.
Oh, come on, portokal is Greek. We're gonna have a fight now. That's Greek.
Okay, maybe they have stolen it from.
Yeah, I mean, sure, the Turkish people have taken some things from the Greek too, right?
About karpuz, and of course oil, the Greek oil, I mean the olive oil, it's coming from Greece, not Turkey, of course.
Sure that Turkish people have lots of olives too. I mean, it's the same Mediterranean country. We all have the same trees and stuff, but we are a bit more famous for our oil. It happens, guys. You are famous for baklava, for coffee, for other things. We gotta have some things too, right?
Okay, what's next?
What's next? I would like to share one more story. My father fixes cars and sells cars, and he started from Greece. He took a car and he wanted to go to Istanbul, and there from some place to take the ship to go to Georgia. He was talking with different people who is arranging all this stuff with the boats and other cars and stuff, and somebody told him to pick up a guy from Istanbul to take him with him to Georgia. But my father didn't know this guy at all. So my father picks up the guy and he had a bag with him. He sits in the car, they're driving, and like 2-3 kilometers after, police was waiting for them. They stopped my father's car and they searched the car because apparently they had a phone call to do so. That guy inside that bag had guns. It was summer and I was on the beach with my friend, and I received a message on my phone from my father that says, Irma, don't be worried, but I am in jail of Turkey. And I'm like, what the fuck are you telling me, to not be scared when you are in a jail?
In another country.
Yes, and because of all I know for Turkey and stuff, I thought that maybe they would treat him really bad because he's Greek. But apparently they knew about that person, so they didn't care at all for my father. My father stayed for like 3-4 days. Not jail, how is that called, where they keeping you, you know, because jail is something more permanent. Yeah, the other thing, guys, you understand. And they kept him there for a few days, and he was telling me, it's okay, I'm just sitting here to finish the process. They're treating me very well, they're bringing me food, my cigarettes finished, they bought me cigarettes. So he made just vacations a few days in Turkey.
He stayed a couple of days more from the beginning he was supposed to.
Yeah.
But this is crazy. And so what's happened to that guy? Did they take him to the jail?
I guess so. I don't know what happened to him. I care that my father returned and it was everything good.
Oh, strange story. Do you have some positive stories?
That was a positive story that the Turkish people, they treat so well my father and they let him free,
And you know, I also think that Greeks and Turks have this thing in common. Like when it's hot, they prefer to stay outside, and they have the special cafes where only men can sit. They just they're just smoking their cigarettes, having coffee, playing okay or tavla.
Tavli.
So something like this, you know, all of these things are in common.
Yeah, I like all this.
So you're also a true Greek person.
I was raised there, so if you ask me what I feel Greek.
But do you want to go back to Greece if like the economic situation changes there?
If the economical situation was so good as is here in Cyprus, I would go running back to Greece. But now I'm thinking to come here in Cyprus. So let's see what's gonna happen.
You can move here, you have friends.
Now that I have my new bestie Xenia, of course.
And you know, if our Turkish guys will like this video, we can just have a series, like a range of videos like this. You know, one Russian, one a Greek girl, they're just cutting Turkish and Turks. So let's finish this video, let's summarize. Do you want to say something more?
I would like to say that I am really happy when I meet new people and that they're seeing beyond your origin country, beyond your religion, and they're just seeing you for the person you are, and how close and how good those kind of relationships can be. In Greece, for example, I'm sure I know that there are many mixed couples like that. And that 50 years ago maybe it was like something outrageous, but today everything is possible.
A real fan of Turkey is coming. By the way, I also was wondering your name. Does it have any connection with different
Countries that I am. Well, actually, my name is German. It has Teutonic origins, and my name in Greece, it's a dog's name. It's a dog's name. Every third person that I meet. Every third person that I meet in Greek and I tell them, hi, my name is Irma, they were like, oh, I had a dog that was called Irma. So yeah, that's my name story.
So
It's fine, it's unique, I adore my name.
okay, so so we have to finish it
Yeah.
before he comes and just breaks the camera. Okay, can you please say something in Greek?
Something in Greek.
Yeah, something good, positive.
Σας χαιρετώ, τα φιλιά μου από την Ελλάδα και ελπίζω να μας έρθετε για διακοπές εκεί πέρα.
Okay, now also ask for the translation, okay, later.
I already forgot what I said, but at the end I said that I hope that you come to visit Greece.
Okay, I will. I hope because you know that I'm Russian and nowadays not the big amount of countries give visas to Russians.
But we still do. We still do.
God, what do they usually say? God, long live the Greece. Çok teşekkürler, ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.